You don't know what people are. It says I'm live. Still has the words up on the screen. Oh, there goes something. All right, so you can't see the screen, can you? I wanted something that would record the screen so I could show you proof of what I'm talking about. This sucks. Hi. I'm going to campaign underneath Nile Edenags. My name's Neil Sandage. And and there's a lot wrong. Barack Obama is out to murder all the Africans and Arabs, Coptic, the Kofi Annan. Even Kofi Annan died in Bern, Switzerland, or Bern if you stay neutral. And Obama has been staying neutral, but he's also the one that said that Coptic Orthodox, also known as the Oriental Church, isn't allowed in any U.S. documentation. And Biden, in year 32 of his life, was at an aeroport. That's I'll write it on this paper, AERO, and port. Port is actually nipples, but it could be a waterway or an entrance on a woman. Aeroport. If you know a little bit of classical language, the word arrow and Ero, it's Egyptian arrow. They were sailing and traveling long before anyone else. And Obama set out to murder all Africans, anyways, with the Oriental and Negro being removed from the U.S. history. And I'm campaigning to stop Joe Biden. But what I was trying to say is, at the airport, when Joe Biden was 32, someone introduced him to a photo, a new image, the new arrow, the new pretty, Jill. And Jill is a Mormon blonde, but it's not Mormon, it's Church of Latter-day Saints. And so after we kill all the fit and pretty like Joe Biden's first wife, the conversation will move to the Latter-day Saints Book of Mormon that says the master race is a blonde race. And Jill is part of the Cambridge language that all words shall be shortened to the length of your sexual organ. So Jill, Jane, Lisa, all those, that's 4-inch vagina. And the men are all 3-inch penis and 4-inch vagina. And so Jill is the new, also the and this probably happened before 1979, but 1979, the Novo Vulgata came out with the new master race being blonde, supposedly. Now, the verse in the Bible had changed in 1878, where the authorized 1611 Bible was renamed in 1878, the King James Version, and released by the American Bible Society, which formed in 1818. What the Bible Society formed in 1818 to do was to follow the Cambridge Free and Accepted Masons. There isn't really an UGGLE. UGGLE is Cambridge, and we want to avoid the confusion of London and all that nonsense. Anyways, it's all going to be Cambridge. The people with eyebrows that serve them are known as St. George or Black Pete. If the skin color is dark, then they're Black Pete. If they have eyebrows, then they're St. George. If they're athletic or physically fit, they're St. George. Lithuania was where all this stuff started with the Commonwealth. Now, it could have originated in Siberia. Now, that's my origin theory for the obese species. Siberia is supposedly so cold that it's the coldest place on Earth, colder than Antarctica. I don't know how that's possible, but that's what all the Guinness Book of World Records say. And I'd show that to you on the screen. I'm trying to talk about Joe Biden and the airport and Jill. Anyways, the thing is, the CDC is giving people injections that cause the children to be born blonde. You can look at Hilaria and Alec Baldwin, Hilaria Baldwin and Alec Baldwin on Instagram. And Hilaria is a beautiful goddess of a woman. Hello. And Alec Baldwin is actually a very talented actor. I've always loved everything he's ever done, from The Shadow to The Shadow Knows and all that, and things before then. And then when he started doing Saturday Night Live, Lemon, 30 Rock. I love 30 Rock. 30 Rock's an amazing show, but obviously the writing of Tina Fey and them was above my experience or perception. It's funny. It's amazingly funny. But there's obviously something going on there that I just didn't process. And Tracy Morgan got hit twice. Other people have been hit. It's the Batman Joker dump truck thing that's not making any sense. That's hunting people. Anyways, so Joe Biden's a puppet. He's out to murder all Africans and Arabs and Kofi Annan, world leaders. Trump is these eyebrows, and we need to convince him to stop the Holocaust of everyone that has these eyebrows in China. He's been neutral on it as the pig worshiper known as Xi Jinping, who's a Marxist. Marxist means to destroy all property, records, and ownership. Communist means to destroy all written records. Communist means communal, like to sing in church while all the libraries burn. Marxist comes from Karl Marx, who is supposedly a German that was in Paris, France. So, he's an expatriate, and he's patronizing. It's something like mocking the French, saying in Paris in a magazine called Forward, like the March Forward. And Germany isn't that kind of people. It would be better to have a national federalist and intermarry people according to their physical performance and physical attributes and complete genetic sequencing. That's something I've been wanting to do for the United States since 2015, is do a complete genetic sequence of everyone in this country. It's now somewhere between $600 and $200 to do a complete sequence of everybody's genetics, a person. 600 to 200, it varies. The Illumina, the primary contractor, I don't even want to say primary contractor, their name means Holocaust, everyone that's pretty and smart. So I don't know how that happened, but Illumina Labs, and A is feminine and beautiful. And the Lumina is part of George Bush's 1,000 years of light to set fire to everybody. Should probably find a different lab. Bio Pacific, and there's a couple other companies. Harvard, though their business school is the enemy that wants to murder all the smart and pretty people in the United States, Harvard Medical actually does a really good job and offers a list of other people to look at for genetic researching. They're also interested in angiogenesis and things that would explain the tumor growth with men spitting saliva into a woman's womb, and then the man giving the woman oral sex, causing her to develop vaginal tumors where her vagina gives life to the saliva in his mouth, but the saliva was broken down, or the genes or genetics in his mouth were broken down by whatever saliva is. It's a digestive thing. And so it's damaged genetics to start with by taking it from the mouth. The skin cells, the cheek cells wasn't a bad idea. But to take it from saliva, it's digesting itself. And it's kind of like, that doesn't make any sense. Why would you do that? Why wouldn't we do blood genetics or cell swabs off the outside of our skin or something? I mean, if you can get it from the inside of the mouth, why can't you get it from the outside? And so there's this thing where all honor society and all American Men's International all being hunted and murdered because people don't want to admit that beautiful is genetic, and that intelligence is genetic, and that EEG brain frequencies are genetic to each family. Yeah, it's all true though. Anyways, Joe Biden, a vote for Joe Biden is a vote to get rid of all Negro. And this is a color. You'd also say Nera. Nera is the feminine for beautiful stuff. Also, radar and other stuff has stolen my hair. I had better hair than Conan O'Brien. It was all black as a kid. We have some great leaders on TV. This is 10 minutes. I'm going to stop the video here. I'll watch it and try and re-record maybe. I got to send some emails to the Republican Party of Duval County and make some other phone calls. So I guess this is the best I can do for right now. 11 minutes. See y'all later.